Multiple pharmaceutical companies are getting hit with securities fraud lawsuits in what looks like a coordinated legal assault on the entire industry. According to multiple law firm announcements, companies including Simulations Plus, RxSight, Capricor Therapeutics, and Alto Neuroscience are all facing fraud investigations simultaneously. Here's the explosive pattern. Law firms like Blakemar, Fonte-Inalde, and Levi and Korsinski are systematically targeting pharmaceutical companies for misleading investors about drug development and adoption. The coordinated timing suggests these firms have evidence of widespread pharmaceutical securities fraud that goes beyond isolated cases. Pharmaceutical and biotech companies are particularly vulnerable to securities fraud because drug development has binary outcomes that create enormous incentive to lie about progress. The pattern focuses on companies misleading investors about clinical trial results, product adoption rates, and platform capabilities. This represents the biggest crackdown on pharmaceutical securities fraud in recent history, with multiple companies facing potential billions in penalties. The biotech sector's reliance on investor funding makes securities fraud especially damaging because it diverts money from legitimate drug development. Law firms specializing in securities fraud are targeting the pharmaceutical industry systematically, suggesting they've identified industry-wide problems. The coordinated nature suggests federal prosecutors may be building a massive case against pharmaceutical industry disclosure practices. This could fundamentally change how pharmaceutical companies communicate with investors and force greater transparency. Will this coordinated legal assault finally hold the pharmaceutical industry accountable for systematic investor deception?